Recordings again. Welcome, everyone. My name is Kathy Weathersby, and it is my pleasure to bring to you guys our Tuesdays with the expert. Well, today we have an expert, absolutely one of our favorite experts ever, our CEO, our visionary, my mentor, my friend, mentor to thousands, visionary for Akana, and formulator, visionary for our new product. Guys, this is so exciting. We get to hear more about the newest, hottest weight loss shot, not the shot that you have to take, but the shot you want to take. Here to tell us more about HempGovy is our CEO, Melissa Boston Atoyebi. Melissa, take it away.
Hey, Kathy, how are you? Oh my goodness.
I'm I'm great. I'm great.
Hey, listen, well, I'm excited. One, I'm excited for Dr. Betty and her husband. He's actually celebrating 78 years young. Can you believe that today?
Oh
And
my God,
so
that's
it's
awesome.
exciting that they get the day off today. Yes, they get the day off and just super excited for them to have that ability. And so I am stepping in tonight. And yes, it's exciting because here at Akana, we've actually brought to the marketplace dozens of products. This is one of over 80 different products that we offer. So excited to share this one because this is the newest edition. And we're going to talk about why HempGovy and how this is truly the game changer. Let me do this real quick because when I went to full screen, for some reason, it said you couldn't see my screen. So let me try that again. Let's see
We
this.
can see you, Melissa. I can see
No,
it.
the screen though, not that when I go to full screen. So try this again. Does it stop?
It doesn't stop. It doesn't give all the graphics though.
Yeah, well, we don't need that. So we're going to just take it out. Okay, one second, guys. We're going to go away from full screen because I need y'all to see all the graphics. Okay. So we're going to do this in a little bit of a different format today. Normally I put this a little bit differently, but we were a little bit rushed for time. But again, good evening, everyone. Super excited. So I'm going to talk tonight about HempGovy, one of our newest products, and why it is the game changer. In fact, in a few minutes, Kathy's going to join us because I know you have some awesome information that you're going to share tonight. But I want to welcome everyone. I want to first see if there are any guests on the line. So before we jump into this, let's just kind of see who's on the line. Let's look at the chat real quick and let's see who's out there. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, yeah, Ma, you got your guest on the line. Okay. So good stuff. I know we have at least one guest because I see Ma Mitchell, you are welcoming your guest on the line. Anyone else who's a guest, or if you know there's one of your guests on the line, let me know. I want to know kind of who's on the line. I know some of you have already been on the whole awesome HempGovy regimen, and some of you might be starting it for the first time. So let's see. Any guests on the line? Give you guys a minute or so we can see. So Libra and Angela. Okay, so we're gonna and now Libra, am I saying that right? Libra and Angela. So I don't want to mess up.
Yes, you are. No, you're saying it correct.
Oh, that'd be great. Well, hello this evening. I want to welcome you to the line. Cheryl. Okay. Hey, Cheryl, want to welcome you too. You're a customer. So that's fantastic. Who else we have? Okay, wonderful. Angela. Okay, you're the guest of Ma Mitchell. That's our girl. Yes, she's representing big time. Okay, good stuff. So at least we now know who is on the line with us. So we want to welcome each and every one of our distributors. Welcome to all of our guests. And so let's jump right into tonight's presentation. So one moment, let's start from the beginning. I want to read our disclaimer real quick. So just know that these statements made regarding this product have not been evaluated by the FDA and the Food and Drug Administration, which is the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Results may vary person to person. And we want you to use it responsibly because this is designed for people 18 years and older. And of course, if you're pregnant, nursing, or you're on medications, we advise you to talk with your doctor. But obviously, if you're pregnant, this is not the product for you, okay? And of course, keep out of reach of children. And so why HempGovy? Why HempGovy? Well, you're going to learn a little bit more about some of the injectables that I know many of you have heard about, whether you're learning about them via commercials. Sometimes we hear about them even via social media. So we know that those are highly popular. And if you're on those, it's always great to stay informed. So hopefully you're working hand in hand with your physician so that you can make the right decisions in alignment with what's best for you. But as it relates to HempGovy, our desire to bring something to the marketplace that could really be a maintenance for what our distributors were already experiencing. And that was phenomenal results on something we call the Flat Belly Lifestyle, our 21-day cleanse. And so when we looked at bringing something to the marketplace, we had studied a lot of the weight loss drugs.
Oh, thank you. I was going to get up again.
Some of the stuff that, and Kathy, if you can lock the line for me, that'd be great. We had studied a lot of the weight loss injectables and understanding the science behind what made them work. And some of the science, was good science, but unfortunately, some of the science is kind of scary because we know that a part of the reason why they work is they slow our digestion down, okay? And so it leaves us feeling full. But we also know that life and death, is really in our gut, okay? We know that our gut is critical. And if we're leaving poop, if we're leaving toxic waste marinating in our gut over long periods of time, we know that this could lead to long-term complications. The first couple of years doing that, you might not notice any harmful effects if you're a healthy person. But we do know that colon cancer is on the rise. We do know that a part of the reason why colon cancer is on the rise is because of the fact that we are in this epidemic where we're just not using the bathroom in the way we need to. I mean, sometimes it's because we're working our job, we're embarrassed to go to the bathroom when we're at work, and oftentimes I meet women, especially who sometimes haven't properly eliminated, sometimes for days at a time. In fact, we had someone at one of our events that hadn't eliminated for over a week. And we know that that's scary, but that's kind of the goal of the new injectable line. And so with HempGovy, we really wanted to not just create another product, okay? We wanted to create a movement, something super exciting, something revolutionary, in nutrition and energy and weight management and total body wellness. And I'm super excited because I know that's exactly what we have brought to the marketplace. In fact, we see that, we're so much bombarded, in a world of quick fixes. And we know that how we got to where we're at right now, whether we're needing to lose weight, whether we're just wanting to go out and get fit, it didn't happen overnight. These are sometimes decades of bad decisions, or perhaps we just have bad metabolism, right? Sometimes it's in our genetics, okay? But we know that we're flooded, though, with all these quick weight loss gimmicks that are out there. I mean, they're everywhere, whether they're synthetic supplements, and we know that our body can't handle artificial substances, especially when we're bombarding our body with that over a long period of time, because it's against how God created us, okay? But there's so many trendy things out there that come and go. And so we wanted to go back to nature, because when we think about our 7-day cleanse, our 21-day cleanse, that was really designed with going back to nature. And we look at the long-term results of that. I mean, we look at the fact that over 20,000 people over the last 3 years have been positively impacted because we went back to nature and we took HempGovy back to nature, okay? So there's no synthetics, nothing artificial. Even our sweeteners are things like monk fruit, okay? We have all natural flavors, everything from lemons that have been freeze dried and using those to give you flavor, taking strawberries and just the essence from a strawberry to give that flavor. So just know that everything we put into this is all natural. In fact, we ask a simple but profound question. And that question is, what if the body had everything it needed to heal, to thrive, and to transform naturally? And so when we went to the lab, when we worked with the team to put this together, those were the questions that we had because we wanted to bring something long-term. And what's exciting is this is the first of many. We're going to introduce many other products that are going to be a part of the HempGovy line. Some of them are going to have sea moss in them. And many of you know the benefits of sea moss and how powerful that is. But just know that our goal is to really bring you, the best in weight loss, but to do it in a healthy and safe way. Okay. And so let's look now at this phenomenal product we call HempGovy, in which it allows us to drink your way slim. So imagine taking 3 shots a day that you don't have to inject in your body. Okay, you're actually taking them in the form of a drinkable. Okay, and so HempGovy, we call it the shot worth taking. It's our new line of drinkables that allow you to go ahead and throw out those injectables. And so let's look at some of the key benefits of HempGovy. Burning fat naturally. In fact, I'm going to jump into that a little bit more when we talk about thermogenesis, but just know that when we think about the key benefits of this product, we have to have the ability to boost our metabolism. People who have high metabolisms, they tend to burn fat 24/7, no matter what they eat. So what if you can get the metabolism that you had 20 or 30 years ago, but do it naturally? And so a part of HempGovy is going to activate your body's fat burning potential, while at the same time using hemp-derived ingredients, okay? And complementary botanicals that are going to help support that whole fat burning thermogenesis process. And so boosting the metabolism, which is very important because oftentimes people suffer from a slowed down metabolism where you're going to have an enhancement of your energy expenditure, okay? And that's a good thing. We want to spend the right energy, burning that energy off in the form of calories so we can keep our metabolism working efficiently throughout the day. Also, to curbing our appetite. That's another critical element is we have to reduce our cravings. And when you look at those injectables, a part of the reason why they're such a success as it relates to the result is because people find they're full longer. And so what if you can take natural products that can actually help to curb your appetite without slowing down the digestive process, okay? Also, it supports digestive health, and this is very, very critical when it comes to long-term health. We never want to lose weight short-term and sacrifice our long-term health. And so when we think about our digestive system, we want to keep that system working. We want to keep it eliminating. When we eliminate, we need to eliminate, at least 3 times a day. I mean, that's critical. Every time you have a meal, you should be eliminating. If not, we know that some of that waste will be stored in the colon, and ultimately it could become problematic for us. And so it's very gentle in helping to also, support the liver and the gastrointestinal system and that whole process. But what I also love, it helps to promote what we call overall well-being, okay? So these hemp-derived cannabinoids, they support the stress reduction that our body often is bombarded with because as women, we're so busy, are handling a lot. I always say sometimes women were like spaghetti, right? But this is also formulated for men. So whether you're a woman or man, it's great for you. But what I know is so many times as women, we suffer from that belly fat, especially if we've had multiple, childbirths or just after a certain age. I mean, it just happens to most of us, right? And so if we want to get that overall balance, that overall well-being, this is going to do that as well. And so one of the things I want to do is point out the fact that it's designed also to work synergistically with our flat belly lifestyle. And many of you are already familiar with our flat belly lifestyle. You're familiar with our 21-day cleanse. And so I'm going to show that real quick because when we first launched this product, we were very strategic. We only offered it to people that had purchased the 21-day cleanse, okay? And the reason why we wanted to start them off with a cleanse, because when we compare our cleanse to any of the injectables out there, we notice the dramatic weight loss. I mean, we've had people who lose 20 to 30 pounds in 21 days. And you might notice with those injectables, it takes many, many, many months. And so with our HempGovy is designed to work over a period of time. And so if you're looking for a very quick weight loss, you're not going to get that in an injectable. And in HempGovy, again, it's going to happen over a period of time. And so this is really for that person who's committed to that 30 to 90 day plan, because you really want to have something that's going to support whatever maintenance process you're on. And so our flat belly cleanse, for the guests out there who might not have ever done our 7 or 21 day cleanse, I really want to encourage you, in order for this to be maximized as far as your success, either way, you're going to get success because over time it happens. I mean, these products are proven, right? The ingredients are proven, but I'm sure many of you are like some of our distributors, right? You want it to really maximize your results and maximize the success. And so it's important if you really want to do that, that you start off by cleansing the body completely, because once it's cleansed, the body has a way of resetting itself. Once the body's reset, then the HempGovy, it's going to work even more effectively, okay? And so here's the 3 products that I recommend, that we recommend, that you first do prior to starting the HempGovy. Now, this is not a requirement. You're able to start the HempGovy either way. But I'm encouraging you this because I'm going to tell you this. If you are looking to achieve that summer body, you want to burn that cellulite, right? You want to get fit. You want to really get that body tight and burn that belly fat, cleansing out with our 7 or 21 day cleanse. It's really the foundation of achieving all of this because this is a holistic system that's designed to repair your body on a cellular level and to remove that toxic waste. Okay, because the HempGovy, while it's powerful, it's not a cleanse. And one of the things we preach and practice is cleansing the body, cleansing the colon. Okay. In fact, with our 7-day, our 21-day cleanse, we also give you a complete meal plan. It's a program in which you incorporate raw food, whether it's fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds. You do this over a 21-day period so that you can achieve phenomenal results. And some of the results that you're going to achieve is actually clearing out some of that toxic waste. And so my question is, do you need a detox? You might be saying, hey, listen, I've already done some detoxes. I just want the HempGovy. So here's how you can figure out if you should first start with a detox, okay? And so let's look at our detox because we have it in both a 21-day and a 7-day. So with the detox, many people suffer from excess mucus. A little bit of mucus might be beneficial if you're battling something and the mucus is there to protect you. But in most cases, mucus is overrunning the body. It's excessive. We're spitting it up, right? It's in our nose. It's on our lungs. It's excessive. It's on our brain. And they call that dementia, okay? And so we got to get this mucus out of the brain. We got to get it out of our nose. We got to get it out of our gut. And so that's one of the reasons why I encourage you to do the 7 or 21-day cleanse so that you can start by eliminating the mucus and the parasites as well, because it's also critical for any supplement to work. We've got to get out some of those things that are stealing from us. And parasites are in the body robbing us. They're stealing our nutrients. They're slowing down our metabolism. They're slowing down our brain. They're slowing down our energy. And so by eliminating those, by the time you finish 7 days or 21 days, the HempGovy, it's going to be so much more effective, okay? And then we have something in our 7 or 21-day cleanse called our superfoods or our regenerator. And it's loaded with nutrients like ashwagandha, like wheatgrass, like chlorella. I mean, it's just phenomenal. It's a powerhouse. It has our probiotics. It has our prebiotics, okay? It's got all the things we need from moringa to beetroot to noni fruit. And it all works to help heal ourselves, to nourish ourselves. And then we have our liquid colonic, also known as the purifier. And again, here's a good litmus test so that you can determine whether or not you need a cleanse is, do you have bowel movements that are literally sometimes like pebbles? Maybe you have a bowel movement that's not completely full. How do you know if your bowel movement is full? If you eliminate, and if it's not the size of a snake in your toilet bowl, that means your colon is not cleansing itself. And again, if the colon doesn't cleanse itself, the poop that's left behind becomes toxic waste. The meat that you've eaten even 5-10 years ago could be trapped in your colon. And all of that is the reason why colon cancer is on the rise, okay? And so we want to clear our colon out. We want to do this colonic, and it's a drinkable colonic, right? And so we're going to encourage you to start here. And if you start here, again, you're going to just see that your results from the HempGovy are going to be exponentially improved. And so now that we've gotten that out the way, let's look at some of the results from doing the 7 or 21-day cleanse so that you can see what I'm talking about, okay? Because in a matter of 7 or 21 days, you're able to actually reduce a lot of that belly fat. And so this is a pretty quick program, how it works. And by the time you put the HempGovy on, oh my goodness, it's going to just accelerate those results. And so now let's jump into now how the HempGovy works. And so if you've done the 7-day cleanse or the 21-day cleanse, we look at it not only as a maintenance, but as a way for you to accelerate your weight loss. If you do it once a day as a shot, just once a day, it's great for maintenance, right? But if you are looking in the mirror and you're thinking, I got more belly fat to lose, right? I got more inches to lose. I want that accelerated plan. Then you want to go ahead and do 3 scoops a day. Now, these are level scoops. In fact, I did bring that. So we're going to show this at the end. In fact, when you order yours, not only will you get this beautiful bag that you see displayed on the screen, but it's going to give you all the instructions, right? Everything you need. In fact, also what comes with your HempGovy is a scoop. So you want to make sure you're using your scoop. This scoop measures 1 teaspoon, okay? 1 teaspoon. And you don't need to put a heaping scoop, okay? Make it level. If you make it level, it's going to provide you with more than 75 servings, right? So if even doing it 3 times a day will almost last you the whole month. If you do it a couple times a day, I mean, obviously that's going to last you a little over a month. If you do it once a day, it's going to last you a couple of months, okay? So this is a very economical solution when it comes to maintaining results and even burning the fat, okay? And so this is packed, okay? It's packed with powerful plant-based ingredients, okay? HempGovy works synergistically to target key areas of weight management while at the same time promoting overall wellness. And so let's look at thermogenesis, right? And fat burning, because this is one of the exciting components of HempGovy. You know, one of the things that people don't realize is as we grow younger, older, but some of you guys are growing younger. We call y'all Benjamin Buttons, right? But as you're growing better, right, every year, you know, sometimes, unfortunately, our metabolism isn't keeping up with that, right? You might keep looking young, but you're finding the belly is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, right? And so we want to have an age reversal for your metabolism, right? So that you can create fat burning even while you're sleeping, because it becomes thermogenesis, okay? And so let's look at why this is critical and why this is very, very important. And so the definition of thermogenesis means heat production, okay, in the body. In fact, a lot of times kids, you know, you'll notice they just kind of stay hot, you know, like we'll be freezing, especially the older you get, but sometimes they're just hot all the time. What is going on? They are burning fat 24/7, okay, in the body, right? Now, sometimes you're hot because of menopause and things like that, right? But I'm talking about the natural ability for the body to burn fat, okay? Fat browning, heat production when it happens to burn that fat. And so it's a natural process where your body burns calories to produce heat. In fact, how it works for weight loss is some supplements are designed to boost thermogenesis, which increases your metabolic rate, helping you to burn more calories throughout the day, even when you're resting, okay? So even if you're not the most active person, you're boosting your metabolism by taking HempGovy. And so the key ingredient that's providing that is our green tea extract, right? It contains something called catechins, right? And these actually enhance fat burning, but it doesn't just stop there. Let's look at it even further, okay? We actually have something called, there's 2 ingredients that actually accelerate the fat burning process as well. And so the definition of fat burning refers to the breaking down of stored fat. I'm not sure if any of you have any extra stored fat that you would like to get rid of, okay? I just want to see. I mean, I'm not talking to the right audience. Is this group on here because you have some stored fat that you want to get rid of? If you have some stored fat that you want to get rid of, then guess what? HempGovy is for you, okay? Because guess what happens? When it breaks down stored fat, it starts to use it for energy. And that is exciting, right? I don't know about you, but I'm excited knowing that post 50 years of age, I have a product that I can take 1 to 3 times a day that takes the fat that's in my body that's just being stored and burning it as an energy source. I'm like, that's incredible, right? I mean, in and of itself is such a game changer. And so how does that work? Fat burning supplements often stimulate hormones. And these hormones that it's stimulating actually signal the body to release the fat from the fat cells and burn it for energy. And there are two key ingredients that do that. And both of those ingredients are inside of HempGovy, okay? And so L-carnitine, helps to transport fat to the mitochondria for energy. So imagine feeling more energetic and you're wondering, where is all this energy coming from? And the energy is coming from the fact that the fat in your body is being converted into energy. So that's going to allow you to have that energy that you've been looking for and searching for, but it wasn't there. And you thought it was just a matter of getting older. But guess what? It just means there's deficiencies and we've got to supplement for those deficiencies, right? But there's also something known as CLA, and this is conjugated linoleic acid, okay? And this actually works to help reduce body fat and helps to preserve lean muscle. Now, this is very critical because as we're aging, guess what happens? They call it skinny fat, right? Even if you're thin, you're looking at your body and you're like, wait a minute, I don't look the same in a bikini that I did in my 20s and 30s, right? Well, how do we look the same in our 40s and 50s? Is we have to reduce our body fat and actually preserve lean muscle. And that's exactly what CLA does. It's going to help you to reserve that muscle while burning off that fat. And so now I'm going to kind of take a look at some of the key features and benefits of the whole program, okay? Because every ingredient that we picked in this formula was carefully chosen. I mean, ingredient by ingredient for its proven benefits, okay? Working in harmony to create what? Real results. And so whether we're looking for the boosting of our metabolism and burning fat by putting in the green tea, the CLA, the L-carnitine, all of that synergistically is working to give you a fat burning, energy producing powerhouse product, okay? And then when we think about energy without the crash, right? So many times people go out, they get coffee or they take soda pop, right? Whatever they need to get that caffeine rush, right? And sometimes when you do it, if you've taken too much caffeine, especially, and just like sugar, you crash, right? You crash. And so what I love about this is there's a few things in there that are designed to elevate your energy without the crash. So MCT coconut powder is in this formula. Something called Rhodiola rosea extract. It's going to help support sustained energy, fueling the body, fueling your mind while helping keeping you sharp, focused, and ready to take on the day, feeling confident and energetic at the same time. Manages stress. Who doesn't have stress, right? I mean, stress is an epidemic right now. And so what if you can manage that stress? Because we know that stress kills. And for many people, stress ends up in the form of a heart attack and stroke. Stress ends up in the form of just being burnt out, right? And so we want to do things like take supplements that can help reduce the pressure and eliminate some of the stress, because even if you're telling yourself you're not stressed, we know that cortisol is a natural stress producer. And our body, unfortunately, starts to produce too much cortisol. And so we've got to reduce that cortisol level. And that's what this product is doing. And that cortisol shows up where? In our belly. So if you look at your belly and if you see extra fat, chances are you might have stress that you're not even understanding that you have, because most of the time when we see excess belly fat, that means that's the body's response to too much cortisol. And that's why as we age, our bellies get a little bigger, because the cortisol starts to rise as we get older, right? Or get better, right? And so we want to manage that, okay? And so if we look at our synergistic formula, just know that this chronic stress can wreak havoc on the body. And this leads to the weight gain, it leads to fatigue, it leads to burnout. And so when we think about not just the Rhodiola rosea, but we also have ashwagandha. I mean, ashwagandha, you might hear it through many of our ingredients in other products, because we know the importance of managing stress and how toxic stress is. And so this is sort of nature's shield against the stress, right? It's going to regulate those cortisol levels and promote calm, not only calming of the body, but also calming of the mind, okay, which is very, very important. Other features and benefits, right? It's going to support your gut health. It's going to support your digestive system, right? Health starts in the gut, right? We know that it's critical that we manage our gut health. And so we have a blend of apple fiber, we have inulin, we have organic hemp seed powder. All of that ensures optimal digestion, okay, promoting regularity and reducing bloating so that you can feel lighter and more vibrant. Also, too, it's important when it comes to weight management that we also help something known as metabolic syndrome, where we have blood sugar that's constantly spiking and it's causing us to not only gain weight, but to have all these cravings, right? And so there's natural sweetness in things like monk fruit, right? Stevia, right? Those are different ways we can provide, a natural flavors to the body, but also help to get the nutrition without the blood sugar spikes, okay? We also have something called chromium picolinate. And the MCTs, those are both in there to help regulate that insulin so that we don't get those insulin spikes throughout the day. It's going to allow you to stay full, okay? So that means the meals you're taking in, it's going to keep those satiating your appetite, and you're going to have that energy. But also, too, it's fueling the body with clean plant-based nutrition, okay? Clean, okay? Organically sourced ingredients. Our formula is powered by whole foods, okay? Even our flavors are things like organic strawberry powder, lemon peel that's been freeze-dried. So you're getting a strawberry and lemon in order to make it more interesting so that when you drink it, it's actually something that you're going to enjoy drinking up to 3 times a day. And then there's the hemp seed powder, which is providing additional vitamins and minerals and antioxidants in their most bioavailable form, which is very critical that we get them in a form that our body can actually start to absorb. And so let's look real quick at the directions, okay? How do we take this product, okay? And so I'm going to go ahead and open up a bag here. I'm going to open up this bag of HempGovy, our drinkable. And so when you open up the bag, you're going to have a little pack that's going to be stapled to the bag. And that pack that's stapled to the bag is going to be your little scoop. Okay. So you open up your scoop. And when you open up your scoop, and here's what happens, guys, everyone's taste palette is a little bit different. Some of you are going to want more water. Some are going to want less. On the instructions, we say up to 4 ounces of water. And so you're going to take your product and you're going to scoop just 1 level teaspoon, but you're going to use your scooper to make sure you get it precise, okay? And you don't want to take any more or any less, right? And you can do this up to 3 times a day. This is highly medicinal, so we don't have to take extra, right? So we're going to take a level scoop. We're going to put it into our cup. You can put your water first if you want. Sometimes that makes it easier when it comes to the stir. And then guess what? You're going to add your water, 2 to 4 ounces of water. You're going to stir it up. And guess what? You're going to drink that 3 times a day if you're trying to get maximum weight loss, but at least once a day if you're trying to maintain or for fitness purposes, okay? And so 1 scoop to 4 ounces up to 3 times daily. So these are the ingredients. So if you want to take a screenshot, these are all the ingredients that are in this product. So a very clean product, no maltodextrin, no fillers, none of the stuff you're going to see in most products on the marketplace, right? People often add fillers because they want the product to kind of look a little prettier, right? When you use binders and fillers, sometimes you might achieve the product where it looks a little bit smoother. We believe in holistic products. We don't want to put anything like maltodextrin because we know it can cause digestive issues. And so just know our products are earthy, but we've been in business now for almost 6 years with over 30,000 customers, and they come back month after month because, again, the products not only work, but they're good for the body and you can take them long term. And so let's now look at the very next slide. But before I do that, there is a note here that I do want to cover where it says we recommend taking a B complex or multivitamin. Now, at some point, we want to produce a version of this that actually has your B vitamins in there. Right now, it's just the ingredients that you see on the label, right? So we recommend taking a B complex. It's critical that we don't create a situation in our body in which we are nutrient deficient. And as we age, oftentimes we're not getting enough from our food. So we should supplement. And so I recommend that any person over the age of 40 should take a supplement. You should take a multivitamin. If currently you're not taking a multivitamin, we encourage you go and take a multivitamin. Garden of Life is a great brand we love to recommend because we know they have very pure ingredients. And so just go get you a good B complex or either a good multivitamin, and that's going to allow your body to really appreciate these ingredients in even a more synergistic way. Okay. And so now real quick, what I want to do is outline all the ingredients and the benefits. And so you might want to take a quick screenshot of this, but I wanted to just pinpoint the ingredients so that you can kind of see exactly why they're there and what they're designed to do. So we have our green tea, of course, boosting metabolism, supporting our fat burning, enhancing our mental clarity, providing sustained energy without the jitters. Our organic hemp seed powder, supporting your muscle recovery, which is very important for weight management. We want to feed our body with protein, and this is a plant-based type protein, improving our heart health, enhancing our digestive system, really providing that long sustaining energy. MCT coconut powder, again, it's also great for cognitive function, promoting that fat burning, support gut health, provides that sustained energy. It does it without the crash. Remember, I talked about that earlier. Your L-carnitine supports your fat metabolism, improves exercise performance, enhances endurance, and reduces muscle fatigue. Your conjugated linoleic acid, which is also known as CLA, supports fat loss, preserves lean muscle mass, reduces inflammation, and it supports metabolism. Ashwagandha powder, it reduces the stress and anxiety. It reduces fatigue, enhances physical performance, supports your mood. Your inulin, it's going to aid your digestive system, promote gut-friendly bacteria, enhances nutrient absorption, and supports weight management. And then your vitamin D and your chromium picolinate, right? Chromium picolinate helps regulate blood sugar levels. That's very critical. A lot of people, they have blood sugars that are out of control, which is why if you're on this product, and if you're on any type of product that helps regulate your blood sugar, make sure you're testing your blood sugar and you talk first with your physician to make sure that they're slowly taking you off your other product. Because when you start taking natural products, you're going to notice your blood sugar levels are going to naturally start to come down. Okay. Vitamin D also supports strong bones, enhances your immune response, regulates the blood sugar, and helps to improve your insulin sensitivity. And so finally, again, we want you to drink your way slim with our HempGovy, the shot worth taking. Let's ditch those injectables, our new line of drinkables. And when you mix it up, it's going to look a little bit green because guess what? It's got hemp powder in it, okay? But it has that strawberry and lemon flavor that absolutely tastes delicious. And so with that being said, Kathy, I know you prepared some information for them to kind of go through some of the items regarding the other products, the injectables. And so I want you to go ahead and do that before we open it up for questions, okay?
Sure. I mean, I just first have to say, wow. Wow, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm going to be adding to my order. I have an order of Gobi out there, but I got to get more because everybody needs to understand that this is way better than an injectable. First of all, we're talking about drugs, Melissa,
Mhm.
that people who didn't want to take shots to control their diabetes are signing up for these shots. I mean, imagine that, right? You know, if it makes you look better, I'll sign up for it instead of actually doing something that's going to help. But we talked in certification a little bit about how Hemp Govy is a moniker similar to another company that has an injectable out there. And Melissa, when I did the research, do you know that I found that there were more than 15 different types um of side effects that went along with this? I only have five, though. I'm just going to share these five.
Gotcha.
Melissa, kidney problems
Oh,
leading
did
to
you want to share your screen or did
Oh,
you?
I thought I was.
Nope.
I see stop share. I see stop. Can you not
Yep.
see it?
No, that was me sharing, so I'm gonna let you share.
Oh, okay. It says share up here. Okay, got it. All right, let me do that. Can you guys see it now? Can you
Yes.
see that now?
Yep. Yep.
Awesome. So here's just 5 of them, guys. So you can go to the name of the website that's similar to HempGovy, right? You hear the the advertising for it. But guys, marketing does not tell you that kidney problems leading to kidney failure. Marketing does not tell you about serious allergic reactions. Marketing does not mention the increased heart rate, palpitations, things like that. Depression or thoughts of suicide. Listen, guys, my whole idea of losing weight is not to lead me to thoughts of suicide. The whole idea of me losing weight, of you losing weight, of all of us losing weight is the happy side of life, right? A happier, not a thicker, right? Nausea, diarrhea, vomiting, constipation, upset stomach. So now I know you guys have probably seen, if you watch a little bit of the news, you've probably seen the most recent reports of people really dealing with some serious nausea, diarrhea, upset stomach to the point of really having some serious reaction to these. You can go directly on their website and you can see that these injectables do work fast, but the side effects are absolutely so serious. So thinking about the ingredients that Melissa just shared with you, I mean, all natural to get results that you can brag about. And I mean, when you think about the fact that it's a drug and we're talking about natural ingredients synergistically working to help you to burn fat, to help us to curb our cravings, and to help us to eliminate. Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm just excited that we have this opportunity to be able to not only do something great for ourselves, to share it with our guests, our family, who are not only thinking about doing this, but some of them are sneaking it and doing it behind our backs, y'all. Okay. They are doing it behind our backs. They don't want us to know until they get these incredible results. But now, after the results, people that have gone off of these injectables are seeing this weight flood back on. Okay. Imagine just being able to have a shot, just a shot that you drink anytime you want, as many times as you want. You control it and you can continue to maintain your regimen. What's even better is that Hemp Govy provides a way, guys, for us to be able to maintain the great cleanse that we get from the bitters, from the 7, and from the 21-day cleanse. And so, Melissa, I just wanted to share with them the urgency of understanding how these side effects can really affect their life, and to really hone in on the guests that are considering a quick weight loss with these injectables, that now you have the shot you want to take instead of the shot you have to give yourself.
Awesome,
So
Kathy.
back to you, Melissa.
That was incredible, Kathy. Thank you so much for really sharing that information because that's so critical. I mean, like you said, I mean, the side effects, wow, I mean, that's scary. And so what we want to do right now is just see if there's any questions for us while we're here. I know some of you just started, so congratulations, Mom Mitchell, for getting your HempGovy. That's awesome. And you got some guests on the line. So how was your first couple of drinks? Why don't you unmute yourself? This is exciting. Oh, you're muted out, I think.
Okay,
Let me
okay.
you
Here
go.
I Well, first of all, when I first did it, and it was so simple to do. I started yesterday morning, and I was so surprised. I read the instructions. I'm like, oh, okay, just 4 ounces of water and stir it up. The most impressive thing that is mixed very well. It really, and no clumping, anything like that. And then when I tasted it, it tasted so good. I was like, oh my goodness, it tastes so good, And so the first day, the only thing that I really noticed yesterday, and it's just one day, and I'm doing the 3 times a day. But the main thing that I really noticed is when I exercise with Coach Ernestine, we're doing the Asians Body Boot Camp. Man, you talking about burning up. Hot. Oh my goodness. I'm just burned up. I mean, it really felt like my body was really burning. I mean, seriously, and it felt good. I told her she worked our butts out yesterday. But I was on the video and I texted her and said, girl, this thing was crazy with the belt, booty bands and all that kind of stuff. And girl, my body was really burning. And then today, what I did, I'm doing the 3. So this morning, I just did the water. And then in the afternoon, I did I mixed it with my smoothie. I called Dr. Betty to ask her what does she think, did she think it would be okay to mix it with a smoothie, because I'm doing the fuel as well, and so she said, well, I don't see why not. It seemed like it won't hurt you. So I did that, and it was so good that I went online. I'm serious. I went online. I did a green smoothie, and so I put more greens and a green banana and everything. And so I did a live on Instagram. I think I did a live on Instagram. I think one on Facebook too, because it was so good. So I just wanted to share. But there is a question from my guest Angela. She was asking, was it okay to do the cleanse while you're exercising? So, but I could, if you all don't want to answer, I could talk to her later.
Man, we can talk about that too. Yes. No. So no. And when you are on the cleanse, you can't do muscle training with weights. But other than that, you can do resistance training, whether you're using push-ups, whether you're doing walking, whether you're doing aerobics. So yeah, there are definite exercises we approve on the cleanse. We want you to move when you're on the cleanse. Some people don't, but you want to move while you're on it. So yes, we want you to exercise, but just no heavy weightlifting, no weightlifting at all. So yep.
Yep, I did actually put that in the answer her in the chat. I
Oh,
did
great.
mention that I wouldn't do weightlifting, so perfect synergy there. Body weight exercises. I've got a mat that has body weight exercises like mountain climbers and jump jacks and squat jumps and things like that where you're using your body weight, yoga, stretching, push-ups, jump rope, like
Yes.
Melissa mentioned. Yeah.
Yep. Awesome. And you know what, Ma, I'm so glad you mentioned about putting it in the smoothie because that's one of the ways you actually can use it. We're actually in the process of putting that on the back of the label because it's fine to put it in smoothies, however you get it in, just get it in. Okay. It's like, and I'm glad you like the taste because, we really, again, guys, these are such healthy ingredients. And that's the hardest part. It's like when we're working on these formulas, our number one goal is it has to be good for the body, right? But doing that sometimes things that are good for the body sometimes don't taste good. Okay. And so finding the best, purest, natural ingredients that are good for the body, but can help it make it taste better. It's always a goal. And I'm glad you're enjoying that. So put it in your smoothie, put it however you get it in, but 3 times a day. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome.
And Melissa, I just also want to say, I just want to encourage everybody. I'm seeing there's 54 people on this line, 53 now. But anyway, I just want you could start this at any time. That's what I've been really trying to push to people. It does not matter. Yesterday, we're doing the Black History characters in history on Facebook. We're going live. Me and Bernadine James and a couple other people. And so and yesterday I did Ernestine Shepherd, who is 88 years young. Okay. And she is amazing. And so I just want everyone to know you can start this at any time. It doesn't matter saying, oh, I got that. I was diagnosed with diabetes. I got high blood pressure. I got this, I got that. It doesn't matter. You can do this. And it's so simple. I love the fact that it's so easy. I'm going to post my pictures of my little cup. I put it in a glass container so that everybody can see it. It looks like some, a little weak cocoa, but it tastes good. And it really tastes good in my smoothie, I tell you.
Wow. That is, and you're right. Ernestine is one of our heroes. She's so awesome. And every year you're just like, it's amazing. Like she'll be 90 in 2 years, but you're a Benjamin Button too, Mom Mitchell. Okay. You're plus 70. Can't believe that. And running marathon. So you got it going on yourself. Okay.
I just had a birthday Thursday. I'm 73.
Looking good.
doing it.
Well, not only does it taste good, it's I look forward to it. I had to by my second dose. I started Thursday. This is Nadine, and I started sweating so much that I was standing still. So I said, okay, this got to be the HempGovy because that's all I was doing different. So I've got on the scale. I wasn't going to get on the scale until I was able to report I have 5 pounds in 6 days, and I wanted to make sure it was consistent because sometimes, one day I'll be up and then I'll get on and I'm down. So I've been consistent for the last 2 days, 5 pounds.
Wow. Congratulations. And that's how it is, guys. I'm telling you. And imagine, this is what, 5 days on the product. So imagine a month on the product. I mean, it's amazing because these are scientifically proven ingredients that are all natural that work together to do what they're supposed to do. So great job.
After doing the 21 days with our rebounders, we do a lot of stuff together, and it's very encouraging if you can do things with a group because we keep each other encouraged. And
Yeah.
that's what I would recommend, just getting a partner.
Yes. Move. What do you say? Motion is lotion, Mom Mitchell. You're on mute, just so you know, but I read your lips.
Motion is lotion. Generational health.
Yes. And the rebounding
English body boot camp.
Yes. And rebounding is really good because we started rebounding with the Flat Belly Lifestyle. We wrote the book in 2021 and we encouraged everybody to do something. And so many times, like you said, Ma, you were working out with Ernestine, and some people are so intimidated by those intense workouts. So what we knew is rebounding is so critical for the body. 6 minutes, well, actually just a couple minutes of rebounding is equivalent to 6 minutes of jogging and 23 minutes of walking. So if you find that you're that person who really hasn't found time to work out, you want to work out, get on the rebounder. We have a rebound with a Akana that happens every morning, Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. So you can jump on and join Nadine and all the crew and work out in a way that doesn't cause you to feel like you're, so exhausted, but it gives you lots of therapeutic benefits. Okay. So yes.
So I wanted to ask anybody, I do it 3 times a day. I was wondering how late you think I could take it. I've been spreading it out, but I like to hear what somebody might suggest.
Well, there's not a lot of caffeine in it. There is some caffeine from green tea, but we didn't add extra caffeine. Like a lot of weight loss products, they put the extra caffeine in it because that burns fat, but that's not good. You don't want caffeine that's against how nature, how God created it, right? So green tea naturally has caffeine. So the only caffeine source is from the way God created it in green tea. Okay, that's it. So if you are sensitive to caffeine, you probably want to have it prior to your dinner. Okay, right? If you're not caffeine sensitive, there's not a restriction on when you have to stop taking the last dose. Okay. But that would be the only consideration, is based on your ability to go to sleep if you had a little bit of green tea that hit your system. And I see Ernestine Davis, Ageless Body. I know we got Mom Mitchell working out with you. And now here's the thing. I'm a rebounder. I love to rebound, but I know this. I want to have my beach body ready for the summertime. Right. And so I've already committed in my mind that I'm going to be doing what Ernestine is doing. So Ernestine, let's add you to the party because I can see you got something to say. because we need everybody also to know that this is going to do what it does, right? It's going to do what it does. Oops, 1 second. I think I replaced Nate. Oh, there we go. Ernestine. I think I might have got you. If you might come off camera for a second, Ernestine. Let me see if I can do. Are you there? I saw you at first.
I'm here. I can hear you. Can you hear
Okay,
me?
I can hear you.
Oh
We were
yeah, I'm
at
unmuted.
first.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I just wanted to kind of chime in. I'm excited about what I'm hearing. I'm at the gym, so it's a little loud. I'm the product of most of the products. I'm not trying to lose weight, but I did like what I heard about maintaining that waistline. So I may even just take a shot now and again just to maintain what I have. But what I really wanted to talk about was resistance training. I know when you're on a cleanse, you can't do it. But what happens is when you see people with that rush of weight loss, what do we see? That loose skin. People kind of start looking old because their skin is loose. And that could possibly happen because everybody's body is different. Oh, that's me. I'm a little embarrassed right now. I don't like to see myself. But I just wanted to say that do not be afraid of the weights. After the age of 30 years old, we begin to lose bone density. We begin to lose that lean muscle mass. And you want to keep that skin nice and tight. And the only way, I'm telling you all, and I'm not diminishing anything that you're doing cardio wise, but if you ever been in a marathon, look at some of those runners. They're not they're in good shape.
Is anyone speaking?
Can you guys hear me?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Yes,
you.
we
Yep.
can hear you,
Okay.
We can hear you
Ernestine.
fine. Yeah.
So basically, all I'm saying is you want to get in this gym. You want to, I know we're going to do a reboot of the Ages Body Boot Camp. I just got to get with Melissa so we can get the dates and all that stuff situated. But you want to hit those weights. And y'all know my philosophy, go heavy. Don't be afraid of the heavy weights. Threes, you shouldn't even have threes in your house unless you got injuries. You need fives, you need 10s, you need 15s. Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you. I think maybe something might have happened with her.
Yes,
her
we
Okay,
can
Terry Anderson says she
I might
can't hear
text.
me.
Oh, maybe text Terry somebody.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
We can hear
Cheryl
you.
says she can't hear. I don't know, is it me? I don't know.
We
Maybe
can
can
it's
hear
hear
me.
you.
you
Yeah,
clearly.
we can
Oh,
hear you.
y'all hear me
It's breaking
clearly?
up a little bit, but we can hear you
Okay,
though.
yeah, I'm at the gym and this is an old building, but
Yeah,
all I
but
wanted to say is let's incorporate strength training. They're finding that people that, Dr. Betty's calling. Okay, people that lift weights tend to live longer. So that's something you want to look at too. So they're just finding that out. And then if you guys have not heard of Ernestine Shepherd, she's like 80 some years old, and she's still, I think she's retired from bodybuilding, but she still lifts her weight. So I don't know if you guys can hear me, but that's what I wanted to talk about. So thanks.
yes, we can hear you. It was a little
Okay.
choppy, but we heard everything you said. So thank you for that. And I saw her picture. I showed her profile. I mean, Ernestine is 64 years young. Okay. And she's got the muscle. You got it going on, girlfriend. Okay. We appreciate you. And what you're saying is, okay, during the cleanse, you can't lift weights, but once you're off of it and you're on your HempGovy regimen, you better be lifting some weights because we want to make those bones strong. And you can see where Ernestine Shepherd, right now at 88, she looks phenomenal. I mean, you would never even imagine her being close to that age. And you at 64, girl, please. No, we need to see your birth certificate. Okay. But amazing, amazing. So good stuff. Yeah. Somebody said, my Shiro, Coach Ernestine, happy birthday. Happy birthday to Super Wonder Woman, Mom Mitchell. Yes. And Mom Mitchell, yes. Again, happy birthday. Yep, yep, yep. So anyone else? Sorry if you didn't hear. Yeah, so if you can't hear, you say, okay, good. I'm glad Kayada, can you hear us? Why don't you unmute so you can talk to us? Because you seem to know what's going on out there. You said log off and come back in.
Yep, everything. You can hear it loud and clear. Yeah, she was a little muffled at first, but yeah, you can hear it loud and clear. So it might be two things. They may have swiped over to see everybody in the gallery, and sometimes that will disconnect the sound. Or they may have the X in front of the speaker, and they have to click that X so they can hear, or they just may need to jump out and come back in. Sometimes sound does work.
Okay. Very good. Awesome. Thank you for that. And James is saying, I love this energy. Yes. Right. This is awesome. Okay, what about perimenopause and menopause weight? Sorry if you've already answered this. So one of the areas that we face when we're either perimenopause or in menopause or postmenopause is the accumulation of excess belly fat due to cortisol. And so, yes, there are specific ingredients that are going to address a lot of that hormonal weight gain. So if you are in that predicament, don't worry, you're not alone. Most of the people on the line are either perimenopause, menopause, or post. Okay, so you're in the right crowd. Yes. Hey, Dr. Ross, what are you doing, girl? It's always good to see you. You got your HempGovy yet? Did you get it?
I ordered it. I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on it.
I can't wait till you get yours. That's gonna be awesome. Yes. Nope. Hey, Dr. Conti's out there too. How you doing? This is pretty cool. We still have 53 people on the line, y'all. But you're on because I know there's another call coming up. So we're going to now conclude this call. I had to get the hint. See, I'm normally not on Tuesdays, so I'm just thinking, hey. But I know you're going to dive deep into the flat belly cleanse, ask questions. So if you are someone that's on the 7-day, you're on the 21-day, maybe you're on the 4-day bitters, the next segment of where we're going to transition into is with our phenomenal and amazing Dr. Roz. Okay. She is really just taken on a new level of expertise in the health and wellness space. I mean, I'm watching you, Dr. Roz, from your daily videos where you're teaching, whether it's about the digestive system or just the foods we shouldn't be eating, but she's really doing it big. And so you want to take copious notes, pay attention to everything she says. And if you have questions, this is the format and to get additional questions answered. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and spotlight you, Dr. Roz. Let me bring you into the party real quick. And then we're going to go ahead and turn it over. Look at those glasses. You got some new glasses, girl.